What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today, ignore the background sound, but I'm going to be building a UFC 320 card. I couldn't find an adjective to like amazing and fantastic and stuff, so I'm just going to be building a 320 card. But this is going to be a pretty good card. It's going to be kind of a fantasy card, I'm not going to lie, because I can't come up with another main event. This one's going to be in September. I think they're going to do UFC Nache as a fight night. Hopefully they don't do it as a pay-per-view, because this would go to shit if it was a pay-per-view. I thought they were going to do Brazil, but I think they're going to do Brazil. Now they're going to do Canada as a pay-per-view. And, yeah, so let's get right into it. Main event, Conor McGregor. You got to come back and fight somebody. I'm going with Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. You know, Dana said the fall. You know, I can't trust Dana with Conor McGregor anymore. But you might as well just throw this in there. And if it's UFC Nache, I'll predict a UFC Nache card because I don't think they should do it as a pay-per-view. The fight night is so much better. Especially because there's no champions for Nache. Like, put Diego Lopez and whoever, like Ortega or something. Like, put them back in there in the main event of the fight night or some shit. But, yeah. Conor McGregor, Michael Chandler makes sense. Who else is Conor McGregor going to fight? Maxwell Holloway? Also, this is going to be a 175. Probably going to be a catchweight, to be honest, if that's the way that they're going to get Conor McGregor to do this shit. Because he looks like a 185er. When he was hanging out with Logan Paul and Jake Paul, he looks like a 185er. And also, that's strange as hell, bro. That is strange as hell that they're hanging out with Conor McGregor. Like, are they fighting or not? Like, on Twitter, they're beefing. The next day, they're just all buddy-buddy. Like, what the fuck? But anyways, co-main event, you know what the co-main event is. Oh, Patty the Patty versus Renato Moicano. This is going to be a good fight. This is the fight we all want to see. It's either going to be a fight night main event or a really good co-main event or a featured fight, but I don't think they're going to do this as a featured fight. Renato Moicano's popularity went way up fighting Islam Makhachev. More people bought the pay-per-view where Renato Moicano was replaced with Arman Shakarian. Paddy Pimblett, coming off winning with Bobby Green. This is a perfect fight. Number 13 versus number 10. It makes sense in the rankings. It makes sense in general. And yeah, Paddy versus Renato. Featured fight. Tattoo. This is a Conor McGregor card. You have to remember. This is a Conor McGregor card. Okay, after Walter D'Acosta, whatever the fuck, I'm just going to call him Costa. After Costa beats Ryan Spann, he's going to face Tattoo Vasa. Vasa's unfortunately not going to be fighting on that Sydney card. He's going to be fighting on this card. This is in Vegas, by the way, if you didn't know. I mean, obviously this is in Vegas. It's September, and it's a Conor McGregor card. It has to be in Vegas. So, yeah, Tattoo Vasa. This makes sense in the rankings. This makes sense in general. If Tattoo Vasa loses, he's one fight away from getting cut, bro. He's one fight away from getting cut. He's also conveniently one fight away from getting into the top 10 again. So, yeah. Tattoo Vasa, Costa, featured fight. You can argue that this is a featured fight, and I wouldn't be mad with you. Kyler Phillips, Jose Aldo. Makes sense for Jose Aldo's career. You know, there's no point of him fighting legacy fights. Like, I see him, like, Henry Cejudo, Dominic Cruz, like, no, there's no point in that, bro. There's no point. No point in that. His legacy's already goated. You might as well, like, that's the thing with John Jones and Tom Aspinall. John Jones is like, I'm fighting for legacy. I'm fighting for Alex Pereira. It's like, you're already the GOAT. Just face Tom Aspinall. You'll get more praise for beating Tom Aspinall than beating Alex Pereira. Just like this. You'll get more praise for beating, like, a Kyler Phillips. I mean, not Kyler Phillips specifically because Kyler Phillips sucks, in my opinion. I thought he was going to beat Rob Font, got absolutely project, but, yeah, like, if you're Jose Aldo in this situation, obviously you want to face Dominic Cruz, but at the same time, you're not going to become the bantamweight GOAT. It will help your legacy, but you're still just going to stay in that top 10 area. You know what I'm saying? So, Kyle Phillips, Jose Aldo makes sense. And then this is the opener, right? Yep, the opener, Volkov, Spivak. I couldn't come up with a fight, guys. I could not come up with a fight. Look at the rankings, dog. Can I go to the rankings real quick and see what I'm saying? Like, I know Spivak's coming off a loss, and if anything, he just, yeah, I love it. He should not be trying to fight an upper-comer like Volkov, but hear me out. Like, Jones versus Aspinall, Ciryl Gane versus Jota Almeida, Curtis Blades facing that steroid cheat, Sergey Pavlovich versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Marcin Tybura versus Mick Parkin. Sergey Spivak versus Volkov. Tuivasa versus the winner of Ryan Spann and Costa. Dalima. Oh, no. Shamil Babgaziev, Derek Lewis, and the loser of Thomas Peterson and Shamil Babgaziev will be facing Dalima. Nah, that doesn't make sense. Well, whatever. Dalima should get cut, to be honest. Dalima in the top 12 is insane, but that's just crazy to me, bro. Like, look, welterweight, right? Dalima number 12 to 13. Carlos Prata is number 13. That's the skill gap between welterweight and heavyweight, bro. But anyways, yeah, this makes sense. And Volkov is going to submit him. We all know that. So, opener, Volkov, Spivak. Oh, a sleeper fight. Duho Choi versus Kyle Nelson. I'm telling you, that will be fight of the night. Kyle Nelson, Duho Choi. Make it. Make the fight. Or Duho Choi versus Calvin Kattar, Edson Barboza. Oh my God, Yair Rodriguez. Duho Choi, Yair Rodriguez would be one of the greatest fights of all time. But anyways, opener, Volkov, Spivak. Kyle Phillips versus Jose Aldo. Featured fight, Tuivasa versus Waldovia Costa. Tuivasa was also on the last Conor McGregor card, just to let you know, 264. Co-main event, we're not the one Conor Patty Pimblett. And the main event, Conor McGregor, Michael Chandler. Not every single pay-per-view needs a championship on it. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Not everything. Like, UFC 291, it's for an example. You do not need the BMF title on that. You don't need that. Just, like, Gaethje and Poirier is already enough. Okay, that's all I'm saying. All right? So, thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.